What's up, guys? What's going on? Fishing with D family. I'm working this thing out here. All right, man. I'm in the garage. It is cold. Today we're going to be talking about mastering the cold catch, mastering the cold for catching big bites. So I want to welcome you guys to the channel again. Welcome back. I just want to babble really quick and say some stuff. It's 18 degrees right now. Go Eagles. It's probably way too late to be saying that. If you're football fans, let's get ready for the playoffs and the Super Bowl. I'm in the garage. I'm freezing. There's no heat in here. I'm just excited to be back. We're talking about winter. It's 18 degrees. So part of the reason I'm making this video is because I'm just super excited to be back with y'all again, dropping and making videos. So if you clicked on the video, you want to talk about some winter bass fishing with D family. It's so exciting to see y'all. All right, let's do it. Let's talk about some winter bass fishing. So we're chasing bass fishing. We're going to get that cold water bite. Hold on, let me slow down. I'm actually going fishing with a good friend of mine next week. I got the Feel Free lure. Lots happened with the kayak. I had the Bonafide. Slow down. Winter fishing. Subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of updates. The kayak is different. It's no longer the big blue Bonafide. My injury, matter of fact, we'll talk about that. I'll get you guys up to speed on the life update. The real long deal. That could be like some kind of fishing analogy. So, all right, back to it. Today we're diving into winter big bass fishing. So I'm going to share some essential tips with you guys to conquer the cold and reel in those big bass. So from lure selection to strategic locations, you got to be ready. We're going to talk about that today so we can get some winter fishing in. So, because it's cold. It's 18 degrees, y'all. It's 18 degrees. Go Eagles. So welcome back to the channel once again. I'm D. Welcome to Fishing with D. I'm excited to be back. So I'm babbling. So this, in the cold, it's kind of separate the pros from the rest, right? Because you got to stand out there. Your hands are cold, so you want to kind of adjust your lure, right? First things first, you want to adapt your lure selection. Because it's wintertime, you're going to need slow-moving baits like jigs, soft plastics. They're going to be your go-to in cold water. Why? Because bass, they're less active, right? So you got to tempt them with some slow presentations. You want to drag that lure around slow. And bass, they're looking for warmer and stable temperatures in deeper water during the winter. They're going down deep. So you want to focus on deep structures like drop-offs, points. Use your fish finder if you have one to find those hidden spots and those hidden locations where you can get that lure down deep. So, all right. So remember, keep this. This is really important. Hold on. Every time I do this, I pull this up. Whatever your football team is, leave it in the comments, say, go Eagles. But if you don't like the Eagles, drop it in the comments, whatever your team is, go them. All right, so, sorry, y'all. I love football, too. Remember, bass are sluggish in colder temperatures, so you got to modify your retrieve by moving slow. Experiment with pauses, right? Gentle jerks to entice the lethargic bass because they're kind of moving slow into biting, right? Again, dress for success. Don't forget about yourself. Dress in warm layers, y'all. Put them warm clothes on. Thermal gear. It's a game changer. It's all about staying focused on fishing, not freezing. You want to be warm. You want to be able to handle that cold temperature. Right, so explore the transition zones. You know what those are. If not, leave it in. If you don't know what transition zones are, leave it in the comments. We'll make a video about it, and we can talk about that in the next video, right? So with transition zones, let's go on. Bass move deep. And well, I'm sorry, I'm saying that backwards. Bass, they move from deep to shallow waters. I want to make that clear. Let's make that clear. Search for transition zones. Slow down, Daryl. That's my name, Daryl. Search for transition zones where bass move from deep to shallow waters. These areas could be gold mines during the winter, so pay attention to the subtle changes of the depth and the structure, all right? Stay persistent, guys. You're going to have to work at this thing. So winter bass, they're going to kind of be challenging, right? But the persistence will pay off. This is when you catch those big fish. Stick to your chosen spots. Tweak your techniques. Stay patient. The trophy bass, those big bass, they might be lurking around just waiting for you to throw that worm, and you're dragging it, tapping it. All right, so winter bass fishing does not have to be a struggle, y'all. So hopefully you can use these tips. Hopefully they help you out. I'm excited to be back with y'all. That's pretty much it. So I want to see your winter bass. I want to hear about your winter bass. Leave it in the comments. Tell me all about it. Tell the Fishing with D family all about it. Don't forget my TikTok. I go live there. We go live on TikTok. Because we're back, we're going to be going live on TikTok. Maybe I'll do some winter bass fishing. If you want to see that, I'll take you guys out to the pond. But actually, next week, depending on when I drop this video, right now it is cold. Right now it's January 20th, I believe. January 20th. So I'm going to go kayak fishing because I'm going to take this kayak out. My Feel Free Lure. I have a Feel Free Lure version 2, 11.5. I'm going to take that out, give it a test run, and I'm also getting we'll leave that as a surprise, something to keep you guys hanging on. Man, it is exciting to be back with you. So there won't be any intro from this video. We coming in raw because this is straight from the cell phone. This place is a mess. It's a mess, y'all. Look at that stuff been piling up. I got, man. I got snake skins in here. Like, look. Oh, shoot. All right, I'm just excited to see y'all. Got some of this. I went to the Fishing Expo. If you missed that video, it should be the last video. It should show up here. I went to the Fishing Expo. I dropped another video, some untapped waters. Get out there, check those old videos out, man. They're not old, they're from last week. But we got a lot coming up. I'm going to give you guys a life update. I am excited to be back with y'all. Winter bass, dress warm, slow it down, target those big bass. This is when you're going to get those big fish. They're out there, y'all, and they're waiting on you, man. All right, y'all. You know what we always say? Get out there, live, love, and enjoy life before it's over. You know why? Because it will end one day. You want to be able to say you lived it with no regrets. And guess what? I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace. Later, man.